Hey everyone. So I was challenged with making a video this morning for speaking to leaders. The audience is leaders, and it is or was non-Scentsy related. And so I, when I do a video for Scentsy, that's in my arena. That is, I could talk about Scentsy with my eyes closed, and probably if I was half asleep, and still tell you how to lead a team. But in the broad scope of just speaking to leaders, I had to really kind of pull back on some of my thoughts and make them general. And what did I think was going to be the most effective thing to say? And after I made that video, I realized that I could do the same thing and point it toward still leaders in general, but I can make it a little bit more specific and include Scentsy. And so I decided to record a second video and have it be for all of you. If you're not with Scentsy and you're watching this on my YouTube channel, welcome. I'm speaking to leaders. I'm sure if I hashtag direct selling, I'll get a couple haters too, but maybe I can change your mind or change your opinion. Actually, that's not the purpose of this video though. I'm not setting out to do that. So hate on, haters. I'm speaking to leaders in general and to the phenomenal Scentsy leaders in our field. So my name is Melissa. If those of you, some of you may know who I am, and some of you we've met, and some of you we haven't. And I have been with Scentsy for 14 years. I never expected to, well, let me back up. I had never hosted a home party before. I had never attended a home party before. I don't think I even purchased a product from a direct selling business prior to starting my Scentsy business 14 years ago. I stumbled upon it. My sister led me in the direction of Scentsy. She had a warmer in her house, and her house smelled amazing. And we left to go to the grocery store, and she didn't have to blow out a candle. And when we came home, her house smelled amazing, which set me on the path of trying to find my own warmers. So she put me in contact with her consultant. And the next thing that happened, instead of buying warmers, I bought a business kit. And I had no intention of doing anything with this business because realistically, in direct sales, you get in, you stay for 6 months, and you leave, right? That's what you do. Until after 6 months, I realized that a business was building up around me, and I had two choices: to let it go or to catch up. And I decided to let my mind catch up. So I've been a leader within Scentsy pretty much my entire career here. And I just say career because this truly has become what I do for a living. And if you would have told me when I was majoring in marketing and advertising in college that my career would be running a direct selling business, I would have laughed and said, that's not where my path is going to take me, which is just testament to the fact that sometimes we don't have conscious control of where our path is going to lead. But I wouldn't be anywhere else. I will not go anywhere else. This is what I will do until I can pass it off to my children. And I have found the greatest enrichment, the greatest feelings of value that I ever could have imagined by being a part of something. So in speaking to leaders, I want to talk to you about 3 quick things for 2022. As we set our mindsets, set our intentions. A lot of us like to figure out, what's our word going to be for 2022? What's our mantra going to be? What are we going to choose to focus on? I think I'm still early enough in the year to catch you if you haven't thought of those things yet. My mantra this year is small wins. Small wins, because small wins, when compounded together, can get you exactly where you want to be. My saying for myself, kind of like our fabulous, I say our like she's ours, but Mel Robbins, isn't she like America's sweetheart? In her 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mine is let's go out and slay the dragons. That is that's what I tell myself. That's what propels me out of bed in the morning. And so those are kind of my 2 focuses for this year. And in thinking about that, I wanted to put out a message to you, leaders. about three things. What do you want your business to look like? And what do you want your business to do for you this year? What do you want for your teams? And how can we gain from each other, from our community? This community of strong leaders, some that were born into leadership and some where leadership has been a road. Those are the three things that I wanted to talk to you about really quickly. So what do you want your business to look like for you this year? You have the ability to empower people on a daily basis. Daily basis, people that you come in contact with. You have the ability to inspire. You have the ability to empower. What do you want 2022 to look like for you and for your business? Have you set out your intentions? When's the last time you took a good look at what you liked about your business last year and what you didn't? When's the last time you revamped your home party? When's the last time that you actually set up a Facebook party or tried something new in the realm of Facebook parties? When's the last time that you explained why you do this? When's the last time you changed your explanation of why you do this? When's the last time you took a look at your branding or lack thereof, or have said, well, boy, branding myself and my business has been on my list for a couple of years and I just don't know where to start? You are in charge of the story that people read. That's what your branding is. What's your story? What are you about? What do you want people to think about when they think you or they think about your business? What tips? What have you thought about tips that you can share on social, or have you even thought about your social media strategy? Now, I don't want to scare you with that. That sounds so professional, social media strategy. But all it really means is setting up an intentional path to posting. What value can you bring to the world by what you have to share? Maybe you're really proficient on social. Maybe you were on social and you got away from it. Maybe you've never really, because you're intimidated by social. But you have the ability to reach masses that you may not otherwise reach. Especially amidst a pandemic, we've had to get really good, haven't we? At sitting behind a computer and trying to connect with each other, trying to connect with others, trying to meet new people. I'll tell you, it's actually a lot easier to meet new people on social media than it is in person. But when's the last time you took a look at those personal components of your business and reflected on what you like and what you think you could do better and how you're going to make those two meet? That's step one. Step two, what do you want for your team this coming year? Now, you're a leader, which means you have a team, or at least at one point you did. Maybe you've gotten a little bit away from leadership and leading and growing, but what do you want for your team? So your team will do as you do. You have to lead them from the front. Now, I know you've heard that before. That I'm not telling you anything that's brand new. But I am asking that you evaluate the way you are leading from the front. How do you invest in your team? I'm not talking about monetarily. I'm talking about time. I'm talking about attention. I'm talking about recognition. Sometimes a good old pat on the back feels pretty darn good. People like to show up when they feel like they matter, when they feel like they have a place. And we'll talk about that point in my very next thing I'm going to say. How are you creating a sticky community within our already sticky community of Scentsy? we do have a sticky community here at Scentsy. The way we do things is a little bit different. But we have the ability to create this micro community within our own organizations and with our own teams and create stickiness and staying power. So many of my girls have been with me for over 10 years. And when I ask them why they stay, of course they love the product. Of course they love the company. But that has now become almost a byproduct of the community they feel a part of. They don't want to leave because they don't want to miss out. They have a place here. FOMO is a very real thing. Creating that sticky community where people don't want to leave is powerful. And you couple that with making people feel important and making them feel like they matter, and they want to show up. We all know how it feels to feel a part of something or wanted. Let me remind you, this is a relationship business. We deal with people first and foremost in everything that we do, aside from maybe making samples. We're a relationship business. We are a people business. And if we're not good with the people, we are missing out on one of the biggest parts of how we can be successful. Investing just a little bit of time in your people can have massive results. Now, I've held a conference call every Tuesday night since 2009. Was a conference call, then the age of Zoom came up, and we've been Zooming ever since that became a thing. But my team knows where to find me every Tuesday night. And some leaders have said to me, yeah, I would do a conference call or a Zoom, but I'm only going to get like 1 or 2 people to show up. So then those 1 or 2 people are who you should be investing your time in. If only 1 person shows up, you and that 1 person have the ability to connect. And when you connect, you create stickiness. Stickiness creates staying power. Staying power means long-term success for you. Along these same lines, then, is the consistency component. Things that we do consistently create what do I want to say? Things we do consistently create, I don't want to say expectation, but a bit of an expectation of where you will be, consistency on posting on your VIP page shows you're present. Consistently posting on your business page shows that you're still in business. Consistently communicating with your team shows you're present, that you're leading from the front. I'm going to tell you one thing that I know you know, but I'm going to say it anyways. Negativity is not inspiring. I know, funny, right? We know that. But I'm going to say it again. Negativity is not inspiring. I actually believe quite the opposite. Positivity is like a boomerang. What you put out there comes back to you every time. Okay, you may argue not every time. But over the course of throwing positivity out into the world, you will get far more and get far further than the opposite. Negativity should never funnel down to your downline. If you have anything that's negative, you should take it up. That means to your upline. And I'm not saying we aren't going to have times as leaders where we're disappointed, we're upset. Another shipping delay makes us think we're going to go off of our rocker, off our wheels. But how we handle information, how we take it in, and what we choose to put out is the magic of being a credible leader. And what can we gain from each other? What can we gain from leaning on each other in a community that, again, another micro community within Scentsy is the leadership community? We all have teams to lead. I don't ever view any of you or any of my team as competitors. Anyone that does Scentsy is an excellent collaborator because we speak the same language. Nobody truly can know exactly what you're experiencing, but somebody else in the business. Having friends in this business creates stickiness for you. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. And I love the product and I love the company, but remember, that's a byproduct of what I have built around me in this business. My best friends, the people that I lean on. There is so much power in us working together. We are better together. We can do amazing things when we come together to collaborate. Celebrating each other's successes, and I think we do a good job of that. I really, truly do. But we have to continue to do that. A win for one is a win for all, in my opinion. If nobody was earning our incentive trips, it would make it look like they were absolutely unattainable. If nobody was earning an annual sales award, it would make it look like the product's too difficult to sell. If nobody was earning annual mentor, that would mean people are not interested or wanting to build businesses within Scentsy. The fact that these great things happen to those around us means great things have the opportunity to happen all around us. Celebrating in each other's successes makes us stronger as a group. It makes us more united. Doesn't matter how long you have been here. It's how you spend your time and how hard you work. And not everybody wants to work hard with their business. And some people have fallen into leadership because they grew a team or they sponsored one person or two people and those people sponsored. Some people are forced into leadership and haven't embraced it and don't know what to do with it. Some people weren't forced into leadership, but leadership came with the success of the business they were building, but they don't know exactly how to lead people. And some of us have come to realize that leading is what we were meant to do. But we have so much to learn from each other. Learning and leaning, learning from each other and leaning on each other in this community that we have is an amazing, amazing thing. I don't have all the magical answers for leadership. I don't have a secret formula to building a successful business, but I will tell you that the moment I realized that people come first, my team, my customers, my peers, my family, when people lead what you do, you can lead the people. I want to inspire you to take a look at 2022. Change the things that you didn't like about how you ran your business last year. Duplicate the things that you loved. And remember to keep fun at the forefront of your mind with everything you do with your business. Heck, with everything you do in life. People want to be where the fun is. If your family sees your business as a struggle or a very laborious or something that you complain about or something that you save to the very end of the day to work, that is how they will perceive your business. It's okay for you to take your business seriously. I give you permission. I give you permission to grow. I give you permission to make 2022 your best business year yet. We've become accustomed to running a business during a pandemic. We're heading into our third year. We can do things. We can do hard things. We can do easy things, and we can make them fun all the while. I challenge you to assess what it is you want your business to look like this year and what you want your business to do for you. And I want you to go out there and make a difference for yourself, for your team, and for your fellow leaders. I hope you have a fantastic year, and I will see you on social.